Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Chosen Devotion. I'm in a new place. I'm up at Gull Lake at a pastor's conference. We just finished lunch and got some plans for the afternoon, but I've got a few minutes and thought I'd do a video devotion. We are in Luke chapter 10. A whole lot of stuff going on in Luke 10. Jesus sends out the 72 come back. We get the story of the Good Samaritan, then we got Jesus at the home of Mary and Martha, where Mary's sitting at Jesus' feet and Martha's doing all the work. We can talk about those in depth this coming Sunday in Bible class. We do that in the fellowship hall and on Zoom at 8:30. Let me know if you'd like to be a part of that. But I want to key in on the story of the Good Samaritan, particularly one thing that Jesus says. But just a little recap. The story begins because someone asked Jesus a question. A student of the law, a teacher of the law, asked Jesus, what must he do to inherit eternal life? And Jesus responds with a question, what do you read in the law? He says, love the Lord your God with heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. And Jesus affirms his answer. But the man wants a little more. The ESV says he wants to justify himself. That means he wants to prove that he's already keeping the law, that he's already earned eternal life. And he asks, who is my neighbor? And that's when Jesus tells the story of the Good Samaritan. The guy's on his way from Jerusalem to Jericho, gets beaten and robbed and left for dead. Two church people pass by, a priest and a Levite. They offer to pray and send good thoughts. Not literally, that's too often the typical church response, but they don't do anything. They pass by on the other side. And then a Samaritan, someone who'd be an outcast to the Jews, someone who would be seen as inferior to the good Jews. He's the one who stops and helps the guy, and then takes the guy to where he gets more help, and then offers to pay for it. And Jesus tells that story, and then he asks, which one was the neighbor? And the teacher of the law, I don't know if he couldn't say the word Samaritan or not, but he said, the one who showed mercy. And Jesus said, go and do likewise. Go and do likewise. Go and show mercy. And that's what I want to focus on for the devotion. Go and show mercy. What's mercy? If we're told go and do likewise, what are we supposed to be doing? Mercy, if I had to define it, if it's a big, broad word, it's used throughout the Bible, but if I had to give it a New Testament definition, I would say mercy is treating people according to what they need more than what they deserve. That's what the Good Samaritan did. That guy needed help. He needed someone to get him where he could get more help. He needed someone to help him get the things that he needed in order to be well. And that's what the Samaritan did. That's mercy. If this guy was Jewish, he probably hadn't been all that nice to Samaritans, and maybe didn't deserve the Samaritan being nice to him. But the Samaritan treated him not according to what he deserved, but according to what he needed. And that is, after all, the way God treats us. If we got what we deserve from God, we'd be in big trouble. But God doesn't treat us that way. He treats us according to what we need. He shows mercy. And so now my word for all of us is go and do likewise. Go and show mercy. Go and treat people according to what they need. Have a great week. Bye-bye.